It's me, VIFPCOS. That's why I have this awesome beard. So I just realized social media is going the way of the dodo bird. What do I mean? I'm glad you asked. So, Instagram. I've had Instagram since 2009. No, wait, yes. Oh my God. 2010. I have had Instagram. I've had Instagram since 2010 because I just remember the photos that I had taken. Um, Instagram changed their new thing to where essentially y- your stuff can be used to help the AI. And I don't want the AI to learn my photos and my face and everything that I liked. So now I'm going to have to go through, download all of my stuff if I can, and Yeetus deletus my photos, and also tell them in it, like, hey, you can't use any of my stuff or whatever. And the only thing I would do is just have a letter, just have a photo that says, I deleted it because of Instagram has now trained AI to use my stuff. That's the only thing. That would probably be my last photo that I would have, and it would be handwritten, or better yet, it would be typed. It would just be typed, and they would say it because I don't want you to use my my signature, my not my signature. I don't want you to use my penmanship or anything. Twitter has already. It was you just deleted it last year. Last year is when I deleted Twitter. TikTok's gonna most likely be banned, so I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna have to download all my videos and then delete them, which sucks because I have to go through the ones I really like and be like, okay, cool, and delete them. Right now, YouTube is the only one that I have. YouTube is the only one that I stay on. Um, so it's YouTube. I'm getting rid of Instagram. I'm most likely going to get rid of this once it's banned. I'm just going to delete all of my videos. Say fuck it. Facebook is holding on by its grippers, okay? I don't like. If I could Yeetus, deletus Facebook, I would, but I know too many people who don't have social media anywhere else, and I don't want to lose them, so that's why I'm staying on Facebook. But rest assured, my fat black ass will be Yeetus, deletus, that app. Just give me a reason and it will be deleted. It sucks because I had so much information, but at the same time, like, I don't need to remember any of that shit. Um, And the thing is, with a lot of these places, with them wanting me to download everything, I am trying to figure out how I can do it when I don't have an internal hard drive. Again, I miss having I miss having a hard drive in an internal hard drive in my laptop. I miss having a DVD player in my thing. I I know a woman whose son laughed at her because when Netflix had the DVDs, that's what she did, and he laughed and he's like, "Why would you do that? You know, that's not the wave of the future, streaming and blah blah blah." And when Netflix closed and Redbox closed, he was laughing. He's like, "Well, now you're entering, a new age, blah blah blah." And I said to her, "That's all good and everything, but what if you don't have internet? That's all good, that you have streaming, but what happens when your favorite program leaves that streaming service? Or it was only on the streaming service, and now that it's gone, you have no way of actually watching it because they took away the rights because they figured it would be easier for a tax credit than actually putting it out and showing people what these people worked on." I have gotten to the point where I'm tired. I am fucking tired of having media taken away. MTV News, their whole archive was just wiped. There were a lot of things that were wiped. And it's like all these things that people wrote, these articles of what was going on. We were so focused. In the beginning, we were like, oh, the internet's going to be great. Everything will be on the internet. You don't need to have, an actual physical copy because everything will be on the internet. We never stopped to think about what happens when the companies say, you know what? It's easier for us just to yeetus deletus that thing and then have you pay us because there's no physical copy saying this is what you used to get. We could sell you this car, but now if you want, heated seats, you're going to have to pay extra. Now, if you want to use a printer, you're going to have to do a subscription versus buying ink cartridges, because then that way we get more money. Or it's more easier for you to, purchase Microsoft over the World Wide Web and then do a subscription versus having the DVD. It is better for you to buy a new MacBook Pro than to have us fix the old one, Veronica, twice. I had that happen to me twice when I had my MacBook Pros mess up. And that's what they said to me. They were like, you might as well just get a new one. They didn't even want to fix it at Apple Care. And I'm like, I want to fix it. And they're like, it's just cheaper to get a new one. Never mind the fact that I had a lot of stuff saved on that hard drive that I had not put onto an external hard drive. I hadn't backed it up when it went down. So then I had to start from a couple months before the computer went down to get the new one. And then the new one had issues, and they're like, oh, just... And I was hoping, I was like, I hope that I am able to fix it where I have enough money where I'm able to fix these laptops and I can play them again. So I can play movies off my DVD player, so I can have things saved on my, on my computer. But people are like, why? And I'm just sitting here like, because if I fucking own things, that means I'm not putting, so much money into shit for other people. The fact that iTunes changed it to where I have to pay them $10 a month to own MP3s that I bought in 2013, because now my MacBook Air or my MacBook Pro, no longer do they have internal hard drives. Now they want me to buy money for an external hard drive that I have to hook up to the laptop, which means I can't walk around with my laptop, which, if you know me, that's what I do. When I'm cooking, I take it into the kitchen, I take it to the living room, I take it into my bedroom, I take it in those 3 spaces when I need to do something, so I can listen and watch while I'm cooking and doing everything else. If I have an external hard drive, that means I am doing what? Being stationary. I thought the whole point of being a laptop was so I could go around and do everything versus an actual computer, where you're plugged and you're stationary. I hate it. I hate the fact that companies have taken over and companies are just so focused on, let's just make shit so bad to where someone will buy a new one because it's easier to buy a new shitty one and ruin the brand name versus, making sure our product stands the test of time and people say, oh, that's a great thing. I'm tired. I hate private equity. I wish private equity would fucking die. I wish it would fucking go away. I wish it never existed. I wish the government would be like, you know what? Let's break it apart. Fuck these people. Because I think about private equity, and these motherfuckers are like, let's do this and this and this. And they fuck up companies. Usually with the intent of making sure that they, they die. That they die. If they die, then, I get money. I tried. No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you! Oh, I'm angry. I just got out of a sewing class. I don't know why I'm so fucking angry. I guess because as I was looking at the sewing kits and the sewing machines, everybody was like, oh, we're doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, awesome. And then I was on Reddit where they were talking about sewing machines now versus before. And now I'm like trying to save the one that I have currently because that's from like the 70s. And that one's considered really good. And the newer ones, Singer went from being this great sewing machine to just being something that's cheap and plastic and it breaks. How the fuck do you tarnish the name? Why the fuck would you tarnish a name? A brand name. As a CEO, I want people to be like, oh yeah, they're good. Not, oh yeah, they're fucking terrible. Planes fall out of the sky, a bunch of shit happens. Oh, we'll just pay money for the dead people. You know what? I hope every time you go to sleep, you have nightmares about the people that were maimed by your shitty product. That's what I wish. That's what I hope. That's what I curse. That every CEO and person that helped this business become a shitty business, and this is all the fucking businesses. I hope and pray and curse you all, motherfuckers. Every time you go to sleep, you think of one person. You dream of their life being maimed by your product, so you wake up with guilt and you remember every fucking thing and you change your shit. Anyway, have a great day, everybody.